Hello, beautiful cosmic stars. Welcome back. I'm Lyra Moon, and this is a pick a card reading for today, April 17th, out of the woods of Mercury retrograde. I know you guys have all been super exhausted, pissed off, and trying to deal the best you can with Mars being moody in Pisces and squaring Uranus on the 9th. It's been a mish, but luckily, let's put it this way, this is pretty much the most eventful month of this entire year. It's going to get a lot easier from this point out. So, just whatever you can do, kind of see it that way. It's going to get much easier from here on. And really, the 30th is just around the corner. So let's go ahead and jump in, see where we're all at. Go ahead and pick card 1, 2, or 3 and listen to the corresponding message that follows to see where you are, to see how your day is, to get your question answered. Starting with those of you who picked card number 1. Let's see. Okay, you guys are in a position of, feeling uncertain. We are still kind of at the crossroads of not getting a clear message or feeling kind of stuck within the message that we've received. It's kind of like you've gotten the message, but instead of acting on it or moving in the direction that Spirit has guided you towards, you're being pretty resolute and you don't want to move. This could be because, the direction that you're being asked to move into is just, it's not fun. It means that you have to enact some sort of change or kick someone to the curb or, create imbalance or what appears to be imbalance in your life in a way that feels drastically uncomfortable. And the reality is this uncomfortable moment is really, it's kind of like brought to you by you. It's not going to be something that life does for you. It's going to be something that you specifically have to make happen for yourself. You can't wait for life to untrap you on this one. This is you having to make it happen for yourself. And the bummer about it is that the more that you wait, the longer that you get complacent here, the more that you get comfortable, and the more that things just don't happen. So it is a sticky place to be. And the other issue is that you can get into a place where you kind of feel, almost like you are deserving of being here. You could also be dealing with someone who is, dealing with this particular situation. You could be watching this all unfold with someone who is close to you. I'm not necessarily picking up that this is just about you in particular, but this is also someone who is very close to you, as well as someone who really doesn't want to get things moving in a way that is also affecting your life in some way. So if this is you, if you're in this pickle, it may come down to having to kind of guide this person in one way or another, using your compassion and your wisdom of what you've already learned, the lessons you already know, to help them through to the other side is what I'm picking up here for those of you who are kind of watching this unfold for someone else who is being affected. Not an easy place to be, no matter what side of the coin that you're on. Just know that, movement is the only way through. No matter what you do, you have to decide, you have to take an action. There has to be growth here, because staying resolute just means that things don't change. So one way or another, you got to make a choice. And, the more that you move with grace and kindness, the easier, the better off the whole thing will become. The whole situation will resolve itself, okay? Alrighty, and for those of you who picked card 2, okay, we have answers coming out, truths being revealed, the dust settling, clarity coming in, and for some of you, it's a bit heavier than for others. This is kind of like an awakening of, even for some of you, like, wow, I have been holding off on the truth. I've been holding off on this answer. I've been just kind of holding off in general. I didn't want to see this. And now that I do, I can't ignore it. I can't hide from it. I can't run from it. It's in my face. I have to tackle it. I have to be a part of it. I have to, do what I can to, move mountains. This is understanding and acknowledging your part, your role, your journey, however you want to be a part of it, whatever it means for you. But it's taking action. And although in some respects it doesn't feel too great, in others it really does. Because it does mean that now that thing you didn't really understand, now you understand it, and it's no longer feeling confused. Where Mercury retrograde is bringing up all of this confusion and all of this frustration. Now you're sitting in this like clarity of it all, and even though it's painful and it's uncomfortable, it's still better than not knowing what was going on. But now you're in this place of like, okay, how do I confront the issue? How do I confront the person? How do I confront the situation? So instead of running at the situation full force, I suggest taking some time, being patient, going at this a little slower, okay? Also, it's best to just kind of plan, figure things out, get the full scope of how you want to, go at this. It's so funny because Lynx and I have been playing this really cool Batman game on PlayStation, and it's a telltale game. So whenever you're confronted with a choice, you have like 3 different options to choose from, and whatever you choose from will set the stage for the next line of choices. So you can choose to be good, bad, or bad Batman or whatever. And it's kind of like that, in life. It's exactly like that. Whatever choice you decide to make, you're going to have the next set of choices exactly reflect, the choice before it. So deciding, what choice you make now is going to reflect what happens in the next set of choices. So it's kind of up to you. If you run at this problem without the full picture, you're going to have a whole lot more difficulty than if you sit back, you gather all your details, and you figure it out. You're going to have a much easier go at this. So decide what's more important to you, the details or rushing in, a little bit and problem solving more quickly. Figure it out, and then you'll have a much better go at this, okay? And for those of you who picked card 3, okay, you guys are probably where I'm at, because I'm still, it's been rough. I would say that this is still the total solar eclipse energy, and I don't think that many of us were prepared for it. The total solar eclipse brought with it an extreme amount of exhaustion, right? A lot of us are feeling so tired. And this was something that many of us did not prepare for. A lot of you guys out there were not prepared for the amount of sleeplessness or just restlessness that you would be receiving. You may have been receiving signs from your body that you were ignoring of, hey, if we keep going this way, we may hit a brick wall. If we keep going and going and going, and we don't take proper breaks and we don't take care of our bodies, we're gonna slam right into that wall, and blam, look, we did. So now we're really stuck in this kind of cycle. In this moment, it's not a permanent state, because I'm telling you, at the end of the month, it's going to get a heck of a lot better, because Mars will move out of Pisces and into Aries, and then it's going to be a huge kick of energy. But for right now, we are feeling this burnout, okay? It's going to be really important for you to find ways for you to take care of your health and to take care of yourself in any way you can. And that's going to be across the board, but really this is your category. You guys are really being affected still, by the eclipse. And this eclipse, by the way, guys, everything that has come to the surface during this time, these are things that are going to still be manifesting themselves over the next 2.5 years. So we're going to see chapters unfolding 3, 6, 9, 12 months out. Every 3-month period, we're going to see a new chapter of what has come up. So be aware of that too. And do what you can to rest and get some balance back into your life. I put some survival guides on Facebook of how you can kind of reset yourself during this time. So you can go back and check those out. And just kind of get some balance back in, because it's not permanent, but it does put a drain on you for right now. All right, guys, there's some resets we got to make, some redos we need to push the buttons on, and we are going to start to feel better. You all have the opportunity to make some changes and let go. It's about accepting what we have and understanding our limits, okay? All right, guys, thanks so much for your support. Thanks for watching, and let me know which card resonated most with you in the comments below. And I'd love to know where everyone is from. That always is so fun to know. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And don't forget that it's only temporary. It really is. It's going to change pretty soon. All right, guys, thanks so much. Bye for now.